What is up guys, it is Taz here, and today's video is going to be a living room design video because my kitchen design video went down really well. The support on it was awesome and I thank you long time. But I'm going to do the same again. I've come up with some designs for some living rooms that I'm going to put in my own world and I'm going to show you guys, and if you can take any inspiration from it, that would be awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with living room number 1. So the first one we're going to start with here is a pretty basic living room for Minecraft. We've got our bookshelves over there with oak half slabs. I think it's a pretty nice bookcase design. We've got some plants in the corner, which is just a log with trapdoors on it, and then you've got some bushes going up. We've got some paintings. Obviously, the main attraction of the living room is the fireplace there, which is pretty cool. You've got to watch that you don't put too much wood near it, otherwise it will burn, but I think I'm using like half slabs there. We've got a nice mat in the middle, or like a rug or a carpet. The sofa, I was debating whether to go with like steps, but I thought this looks more sofa-y, so I've decided to go with that. We've got white wool, and then we've got a stone half slab there. We've got a jukebox in the corner, another plant, and we've just finished it off with some pictures and a table in the corner. This is living room number 1. So guys, living room number 2 is a fair bit bigger than living room number 1, and I would say it's a lot more modern. So what we're going to do is we're going to start over here in this corner. We've got some shelves here made out of birchwood slabs, just stacked on top of each other with a space in between. I think it gives a nice feel. Unfortunately, you can't put stuff on the shelves yet, but whatever. And then if we come over here, we've got a cake with a table with some dining chairs with some plants around it. It was just a log with some leaves on it. This time I haven't gone with the trapdoors because I don't want every living room to be sort of the same. And we finished up this corner with some pictures on the wall. I think it gives a nice effect. Of course, the floor is just birchwood. So if we come over here, we've got some black sofas, nice black wool, with some sandstone half slabs there to finish it off. We've got a nice little table here, which is just a stone half slab. The fireplace is a bit different than the one before, but I still think pretty cool. I mean, you can use any stone there you wanted, but I've gone for cobblestone because I think it complements the floor and the wall pretty well. Just got to make sure that you don't burn yourself. Over in this corner here, we've got some birchwood shelves. I think it's a nice little effect. It just fills up the room because obviously on Xbox we don't have all the blocks that PC do, so we can't fill up the room in other ways. So shelves are a very good way. We've got a picture here of Postman Pat fighting Elvis. If you get that, that is awesome. And we finish up this part of the room with 2 lamps here to add some light. And then, of course, over here, we've got a nice little bookshelf. Living room number 3 sort of follows on from number 2 with the modern feel. We're going to start over here again. We've got a nice awkward bookshelf, I'm going to call it, because it's a bit everywhere with half slabs in between. We've got a lamp there with trapdoors on them this time because I think it just adds a new effect to your living room. We've got 2 pictures there, another lamp, and we've got a plant in the corner. And if we come around here, we've got an awesome TV. Look at that. Now, you can make your TV a bit bigger and have a picture that actually fits the whole thing, but I've decided with 3 because it's quite a small living room. We've got some speakers here with just some buttons on them, and we've got some dark wood shelves there. For the floor, we've gone for light grey, and if we come around here, we've got the sofas, which are blue. I think blue's quite a good colour for a sofa. We've got some half stone slabs there. We've got some sandstone half slabs as like the central fireplace. This is pretty cool because I've got it in the middle of the room rather than on one of the walls. But again, you've got to watch that you don't burn yourself. Over this side, we've got another plant, another lamp. We've got 2 pictures to complement the space in between, another lamp, and again, one of the awkwardy bookshelves. So that is living room number 3. Living room number 4 is probably my favourite living room, mainly because it's nice and modern and it's sort of open plan and spacious. So again, we're going to start over here. We've got a table with stone slabs with signs on the back for seats. The table is just pistons with redstone underneath. We've got 2 more seats over there. Unfortunately, we don't have signs on the back of them, but you can move your table out. We've got a nice picture on the wall there. We've got a minecart with a chest in it sitting on the floor, because I do like quirky pieces. I mean, if you can fit a quirky piece in your living room, then that's awesome, and I think you should. We've got a jukebox there. Again, we've got sort of like an awkwardy bookcase. I don't know what to call it, just sort of weird. Again, we're using half slabs in it because I think it gives it quite a nice effect. We've got a picture frame there, a big TV sitting on its own. We don't have the speakers with this one because I think it, you don't want it always to be the same. Here we've got a big corner sofa. Look at that. How big is that? We're using black wool again here. I think for the floor we've got birchwood. The fireplace here, it's like the one before, but instead of having the fire in the middle, which you could have, I've actually gone for some leaves to add some green and add some colour to the room. We've got 2 pictures up there. We've got a picture there. And then lastly of this room, we've got a fish tank. This, I think, is pretty cool. So I think we've got some note blocks at the bottom, we've got some ice in the middle, and we've just got a trapdoor on the top to give a nice fish tanky feel. I mean, you can use glass there and water behind it if you wanted, but I thought this was a pretty nice effect, so I've decided to go with this. So last up, guys, we've got a cottage here, and it's a bit clustered. There's a lot going on, so let's break this down. Over here, we've got spruce logs with spruce leaves, just to add some plants to your living room, give it a bit of colour. Up here, we've got an item frame with a torch in it, which I think gives a nice effect. It gives you some lighting, but it also adds a little bit of decoration. Over here, we've got some spruce planks with trapdoors on them to give sort of a cabinet feel. It's a bit quirky, this one. It looks a bit out there, but again, we've got the item frame with the torch. Up here, we've got an item frame with a button in it because I think it looks cool, it adds decoration, and not many people might use these. Now, we're going to get down to the fireplace. Now, we've got bricks here, which is clay bricks, and then we've got brick stairs up there. We've got some nice iron bars there to stop people walking in on the fire, and if we turn around, we've got some old-fashioned chairs. Now, I'm not a fan of using steps as chairs because I don't think they look as good, but in a sort of cottage house, I think this goes well. Over here, we've got sort of like, we've got a jukebox, we've got two end portal frames, which I don't exactly know what they're going to be. They're just for sort of decoration. And then we've got a crafting table, some more item frames up there for decoration. And then if we come over here, we've got a bookcase that's nice and clunky to go with the room. I think it adds a nice feel to it. And lastly, we've got a dining table because everybody knows that when you're in a cottage, you eat at a table. So again, we've got pressure plates on top of fences and we've got some spruce wood steps. The floor is just mossy stone and cracked stone. And that there is a nice living room, ladies.